The lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Blue Jays have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Corbin Burns gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now that's playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Nick Castellanos now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flores over at second. Harper at first. 1 gone. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hoskins comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's in there for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Springer the next to hit. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Crone has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Crone in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Lays off 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of. Into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a 13th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Back up the middle, scooped up. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Some more of the striding in, Austin Nola. First offering on its way.
Nola.
The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Nicholas Castellanos is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And it's fouled away. Castellanos is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The set and the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Right side hit hard. Gregorius is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Now batting, Francisco Mejia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he takes strike 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Gio Urshela would be next. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Rays go in order. 1. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings in George Springer. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base. Ready to go last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Tatis, just 21 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
From the stretch. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Liner towards second. There's one. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So striding in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Harper is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. It remains. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. Low for ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard. Foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Popped him up. Gregorius into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Standing in, C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Francisco Mejia. First time up, he went down looking. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope,
and he lays off for ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that pitch was out.
Alex Verdugo would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ryan Dull takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 41, Ryan Dull. The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next to the Blue Jays, the catcher.
In now, Austin Nova, as he hits one on a line to left field.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still only one out in the inning. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Flores in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down here 5-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Nicholas Castellanos is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Ball back outside.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Verdugo backing up on it.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Adam Duvall is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. In the air out toward right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. First pitch on its way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And right into the shift. Gregorius has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Hopped up. Mejia over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Austin Nova. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out with the man at first. And he can't come up with it.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The next 1-2 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. One out, nobody on. This is foul right side. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They trail 6-1. Peter Fairbanks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Castellanos is on his way home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
And that's in there, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A ball and a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Popped him up. Crone moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter number 1.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
T.J. McFarland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Austin Nova. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
He swings and grounds it to short.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is stepping up now. Gio Urshela starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Scooped up, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Count even now at 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Hicks. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Rays down to their final out now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays wrap out 19 hits. Dylan Bundy notches his 3rd win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please Drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays picked up, 19 hits in this one as they destroyed the Rays 8-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they pummeled the Yankees 8-2. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they pounded the Indians 7-0. The Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-4. The Chicago White Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-2. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-1. The Mariners held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated